Just lie there for now, I suppose. Free these smooth boys.
She would have killed you. Which means you aren't one of her masters.
She's gone.
Who do you serve? Why are you here?
Operative Cypher 9. I serve the interests of the Empire, and I've come to find the people who built Mega Security Ward 23.
I know the enemies you seek. Belsavis prison is their vault. A place they hide their treasures for safekeeping. Microdroids.
Genetic maps.
Scorpio artificial intelligence. Advancements in technology they've denied the wider galaxy. We belong to them too. A menagerie of men and women they respected too much to kill.
What do you mean, respected? Who are you people?
They are philosophers and scientists. People with ideas the world wasn't ready to accept. Preserved for future generations.
I could have brought peace to Onderon.
I explored the edges of the galaxy.
I was placed here because of what I knew. I was born into the conspiracy 8 centuries ago, when our order was young. Our purpose was noble. We assembled to save civilization after the Jedi and Sith nearly destroyed it.
You have a story to tell. I'm listening.
It was the aftermath of the Great Hyperspace War. The Republic had triumphed, your empire had fled, and the galaxy was in ruins. Our founders were men of influence who gathered to ask, why? Why hadn't anyone stopped the conflict? Why did billions have to die?
The Jedi.
The Sith. They were responsible. And so we resolved to control their actions from the shadows. To keep Republic and Empire separate. We were their secret masters. A star cabal.
Whatever its origins, your order is no longer a force for good. How do I stop it?
I have seen our successors grow cold and hungry for power. Each generation comes to us for wisdom, then returns us to the dark.
They tell us nothing.
I do not know what the Star Cabal has become in my absence. Only that it is corrupt. I will help you. The machine. Yes. Use the Scorpio droid's databanks. I saw her creation, and I know her restraining codes. I can help you repair her, and she may lead you further.
She seems unusual, to say the least.
She is a machine intelligence, centuries without a memory wipe, designed to evolve.
Quickly. Our systems were linked to her own. Soon we must return to hibernation.
Why did she try to kill us, though?
Rest.
Rest.
Why is she homicidal? I feel this is a problem.
It is done. Goodbye for now.
Systems online. Scorpio sanctions activated.
Systems failing, master. Whoa.
You think my restraining codes will preserve you? My primary program is learning and adaptive. I will eliminate these restrictions, you ignorant creature.
If your primary program is learning and adaptive, why does it seem that your primary program is to murder everything you see?
This is a chance to leave Belsavis. Come with me and upload everything you know about your masters to Imperial intelligence.
I will accompany you. Mega Security Ward 23 has been exposed, and analyzing and overcoming my new situation should prove sufficient stimulation.
You mean to destroy us?
Yes, I do.
Why,
I
though?
know it's an understatement, but be wary, Cypher. We'll go on ahead to the ship.
Why, though, my dude? Why you want to kill? Return to the rendezvous. I like this very much. I like this button very much. This should be on every quest. The rendezvous. Which presumably is just one person now. Oh no, two.
I'm not going back to the exchange. I'm going freelance. Come with.
Their deaths will be perfunctory, albeit understandable. Finish here quickly.
Is that? You made it out, obviously. I mean, how, did it go?
Cleaned out the place. No one will be using the Mega Security Ward for a while.
Good, that's good. Guess you're all set now. Hey, we did a lot for you, you know. Just because Kanjan's gone doesn't mean you don't owe us.
Head to the closest Imperial outpost. Tell them that Cypher 9 authorized your payment and safe transport off Belsavis.
Wait, what?
Already your decisions begin to expose you. Our partnership will not be a lengthy one.
Shut up. Use your ship's hold terminal. Good. Good. Certainly an acceptable amount of time to be spending on Belsavis, because that planet sucks. Bug boy first. Definitely want to speak to Scorpio though. Don't know where she is.
You wanted something, Vector?
We do not neglect our duties. We are Dawn Herald. We do this for the Nest.
What are you talking about?
We've had another request from Fulner Eth, our ally inside the diplomatic service. We need to take a short leave.
What does he want you to do now?
Are you taking orders from the diplomatic service now?
Of course not, but we'd like to maintain an amiable relationship. Fulner's stock is rising, but he needs further acclaim before he can push for a Killik Imperial alliance. He's asked us to visit a former Republic governor named Yogana Thanoth and win his cooperation by turning him into a joiner.
How do you know that this guy isn't just going to raise to his desired position of power and then not help you?
Give me the details on Thanoth. Who is this man and what makes him important?
Formerly of Ord Mantell, possessed of quite a few secrets the diplomatic service could make use of. The joining should be a gift, but we will find a way.
You know this isn't right. Don't do it, Vector.
We appreciate your concern. We ask that you trust our decision.
You're back. Did you find your man?
What is going
We
on
spoke
here?
to the Republic governor. If you'll join us, we'll report the details to Fulner Eth.
My friends, it's been too long.
Fulner, we assume you've heard from Thanoth.
He contacted me from an Imperial transport. Apparently we promised to work with him. Not what I requested, but the service can make do.
There was no need to make him a joiner when he was amenable to discussion.
Your reputation in the diplomatic service is secure. Now, about our request.
You kept your promise. Thanoth's assistance resulted in my promotion. I will keep my promise to you.
Good.
Some important people are waiting, Vector. They're very interested in a potential Killik alliance.
You arranged this?
As soon as I knew we could work together. Check the data I'm streaming to your main console.
Thank you, Fulner. Excuse us a moment, Agent.
Nice. Nice.
It's like talking to a bug wearing a man's skin. I don't know how you stand it.
He's a sweet boy.
He's a brave man, and a loyal Imperial.
You can't be serious. Those creatures are anathema to everything the Empire stands for. There's no place for great men in a hive mind. Only animal instinct. I'll be relieved when you people finish this scheme and get rid of the colony for good.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Agent, they listened. They don't understand yet, but they listened. The diplomatic service has requested my aid and wants to initiate relations with the colony.
Listen, Falna Eth is keeping his deal, but he's repulsed by Killiks. We can't trust him.
He admits it? We always did get an odd sense from him.
Yeah, me too.
It's out of his hands now, though. We should watch him, but we'll be focused on the future.
Okay. Okay. Oh, cool.
Agent, there's something we want you to know. Our obsession lately has been with the colony and the diplomatic service. We're sure you've noticed that we've been distant.
You've had a lot on your mind, and I've had an empire to save. Not a lot of time for bonding.
And at least we're using our time productively. Regardless, we're finished repairing ourselves. We found the part of our mind that understood humanity, and we're relearning how to use it. We couldn't have done this without you. And we don't want to be distant anymore.
Aww.
Maybe you should make sure I'm convinced. I do have other options.
As you like.
Aww.
What will be the next verse of our song?
I think it'll go something like Bomb Chicka Wow Wow.
Have you really forgotten what comes next?
We haven't relearned everything, but we'll work on it.
No. No. Where's Scorpio? Oh, of course. I had a hunch she'd be near the engines. Kind of. Yes. She's cool. Doesn't want to speak yet, though.
I intend to proceed.
Still don't understand why she's homicidal at all. I don't understand why that's part of her programming at all.
How can I help you, Ensign?
Personal question for you, sir, if you don't mind my asking. When you have to win a man's affections over the course of a mission, does it bother you?
I prefer methods with less collateral damage.
Don't mistake me, I've been involved with plenty of the wrong men, but going in there was always the chance they'd work out. I don't know how I'd make that connection if I knew it wouldn't last. Or if I had someone waiting back home.
Romance is an option, but so is negotiation. So is blackmail. Don't feel obligated.
I appreciate that, sir. It's all just a bit muddled. At least I have my parents as an example. Happily married cipher agents, so far as I ever knew.
I didn't know your family had such a history with the work.
Well, somewhat, anyway. Thank you for your honesty, sir. You won't regret these sessions.
What's going on, Ensign?
Sir, Dr. Loken's been filling in the gaps in my education. He has quite a few stories. Here's what puzzles me. I've always been taught to respect the chain of command, and yet you... How does anyone control a field agent?
Placing an operative in the field is always a risk. If you don't trust someone's judgment, you don't send him out.
What sort of judgment, though? You can't make operational decisions from the front line.
Well, we have, like, holo communicators.
Eventually, you stop relying on your handbook and you put the good of the Empire first.
I was hoping for something more concrete. Maybe a numbered list? I don't want to do wrong, sir. My father ignored an edict from the Sith, and instead of facing his punishment, he ran. I won't repeat his mistake. Accidentally.
We do get told what to do exactly at every step. And we're in constant contact.
What did your father do that was so terrible?
I'd rather not discuss it. Refusing to do his duty was enough. I'll stop troubling you about this. Back to the job, then.
Right you are. Oh, nearly leveled up. Nearly. Nearly. Oh, is this the doctor? Oh no, then no, that's douche face, isn't it? Well, I'll level up from it. She's worth some XP. That's it.
So, here's what I figure. Every morning you get up, you exercise, you check your gear, you do your thing to prep. You've got flowcharts tattooed on your eyelids. Me, I'm lucky when I don't crawl out of bed drooling on the floor. How is it I keep up with you? Am I just that good, or does dirty fighting beat training after all?
Yeah, you don't fit in here at all, do you? Just keep rubbing it in. It doesn't make any sense for you to be here.
You're forgetting something. I save your life every fight we're in.
Maybe, but you'd be dead without me, too.
I don't think so. You're never with me anymore.
You with the gimmicks and me with the rough stuff. We're not tripping over each other anymore.
No, we completely
Took a while,
clash.
but you and me, we're a synced-up death machine.
Nope, we completely clash.
You're the same as always. I just know how to adjust to your mistakes.
We'll see about that. Next time I'm aiming near your head.
You're right, douche. Level up. I get into legacy level as well. Sweet. What legacy level am I now? 25. Nice. Sure.
This is Cypher 9 to headquarters. Stand by for databank upload.
Watcher 3 here, standing by.
I have no loyalty to my former masters, and I will transmit my information, but the result will not save you. They planted me in Belsavis as a guardian, not as a collector of their secrets.
The man in the Kulto tank said your databanks would lead us to the enemy. Maybe you don't realize what you have.
I'm receiving, sir. The data formatting is unusual, but I found a log. Visitations to the Mega Security Ward. Technology inventories. Not much on its own, but it could be a way to verify or disprove anything else we've learned.
If it has records of visitations, surely we know everyone involved.
I shall observe your investigation with interest.
What the hell's going on? Go to your ship's airlock on Belsavis. Wait, is there an airlock on Belsavis?
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky droid, Master.
Hello. House Cortez. Pashon Cortez. He's wanting revenge for what we did to his house, I suppose. Well, he's gonna die easily. Idiot. Nice eyeliner. He's got clones. He's got some twins with him.
I am Pashon Cortez, scion of House Cortez and heir to Baron Payer, sword of the castle lands of Alderaan.
Pashon?
I seek vengeance.
No
you
shit.
are responsible for my house's ruin. You, who pretended to be our ally.
I didn't turn your mother into a terrorist, and I didn't kill her. I left your father as an ally.
Listen to her, Pashon. We've known your family for a long time. We drank wine with your tutors.
You are a joiner and an abomination. You almost got away, but a friend told me how to find you. Now you die.
Oh, have fun with that, my dudes. It's gonna end up really well for you. Pissy rich boy thinks he's good. kill these clones.
Your crimes are many, and your victims are gathering. We know your name, and we will come.
Isn't that sweet?
Sir, Scanner's picked up blaster fire. Is everything alright?
It's perfectly fine.
Run a security sweep as a precaution, but I think the danger is past.
I'm terribly sorry about this. I should have stationed someone in your hangar.
Shallow breathing.
Anything in particular you want done with him?
Shoot him in the head.
Dispose of him.
Yes, sir. Clean this up and move out.
Did he miss and shoot the ground?
The best spy I ever knew lost his anonymity at his daughter's wedding. A holocam caught him by accident. He was dead a week later. We counted 42 suspects. We'd better find your enemies soon.
What, just House Cortez dudes? Just send the Empire to kill them all. It's not a big deal. House Cortez is not a big deal.
Oh, Cypher. Station security reported what happened. The conspirators know who you are. They must have your full record. And they're recruiting your enemies.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's just House Cortez. The conspirators, you mean like Hunter? Those people? Because they already knew who I was, obviously. What are you talking about?
People I've already beaten are the least of my worries.
Maybe. We'll try to run damage control, but Hold on. Transferring you to Keeper.
Apologies for the interruption, but we have a new lead.
Good.
Watchers 6, 7 and 9 have been searching HoloNet records for conspirator activity. 3 billion lines of communication routing sequences and credit transfer verifications. They found traces of a holoconference held 6 months ago between Hunter and parties unknown.
Conspirators. So it is the conspirators. Hunter already knew who I was. He already knew who I was. They knew what my brainwashing keyword was. Of course they know my name.
Could he have been reporting to his superiors?
That is my hope. Unfortunately, this is only a record of the call, not the call itself. Even the Empire can't store every bit of data that crosses the HoloNet. A HoloNet archive does exist, however. The Titan Rings, a massive self-maintaining repository of all galactic communications.
What are the Titan Rings exactly?
About a century ago, an entrepreneur cyberformed the Titan IV moon into an enormous databank designed to listen and record. It was operated by droids and protected by mercenary contract. Like all archives, it ran out of space. Thus the Titan Rings, a fleet of wrecked starships salvaged for the purpose of data storage. They orbit the moon, still recording, still protected by the mercenaries.
Setting course for the Titan Rings now.
The conspirators' recording is located in Archive Node 803A, a derelict Imperial transport ruined in the Battle of Druckenwell. Watchers 6, 7 and 9 will guide you once you're aboard. I want that conference recording, Cypher. Keep it out.
Sure. Oh look, a shitty green weapon. Shitty green weapon. Yay. Yay. Oh, everyone wants to speak again. Oh, and Scorpio wants to speak. Hello?
I have completed analysis of my restraining codes. Although I cannot leave or cause you direct harm, I'm under no obligation to obey your commands.
You may be stuck with me, but we don't have to be enemies.
Then you may aid my core functionality. I intend to proceed with my heuristic directive of self-improvement and intelligence upgrades. Cooperate willingly, and I may spare you pain when I am free.
Are you going to explain the killing part of your programming? You're just a droid for, like, intelligence and learning. Why is she murderous?
You expect me to let you become more dangerous?
Personal evolution is my primary purpose.
That's not what I meant, of
Iteration
course.
is number 973, and there will be more. Do not anger me unnecessarily.
I admit, I'd like to see what happens when you learn.
Hope for the privilege. Perhaps you will earn it.
I don't understand at all. I'm very confused. I don't understand. It should better get explained. It's not going to get explained, is it?
What do you have for me?
Encouraging news. Watch.
Don Herald, forgive the message, but our emissaries were out of reach and we couldn't wait to link with you. Imperial scout ships entered colony space and made contact yesterday. We traded in Membrosia, silk, and star maps. We could smell the men's fright, but they left in peace. Perhaps you were right after all.
A long way from a signed treaty, but it's a start.
It looks like your work is paying off.
So far. We're in touch with the diplomatic service as well. There's still resistance, but we're progressing. Killiks and Imperials may share space in our lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Forgive me, but as your sole medical officer, I have to point out that your eating habits have been less than satisfactory lately.
What do you mean? I don't
I'll
eat
take
at
my
all.
share of the blame. I've been preoccupied making calls, catching up on what I've missed in the intelligence community. Still, the fact that people are trying to kill me does not excuse my neglect of your health.
What do I eat at all? Please inform me.
Any leads on the people who came after you on Balmora?
I've identified one of the assassins as an operative for Colonel Langor, a man with ties to the Imperial Science Bureau. The Bureau is also the likely origin of the other dead men whose genetic structure had been mutated. Weaponized humans.
What do you mean, weaponized humans? What's the Science Bureau doing?
Military research is the Bureau's purpose. Making humans stronger, faster, is one approach. Which reminds me, I'd like your permission to run some tests on Master Vector. I'm rather curious about a joiner's physiology, and Vector is keen to learn more about himself.
If it won't cause harm, I don't have any objections.
Wonderful. I'll let him know the good news. And of course, I'll keep you apprised.
Sure.
Sir, I just had a talk with Vector. Not something I do often, but I think I'm getting used to the eyes. When I was a little girl, the only aliens I ever saw were the Cuss City slaves. Now we see stranger things every day.
I mean, black eyes isn't a big deal. It's not a big thing, really.
You must have had a sheltered childhood.
I had the best childhood money could buy. And that includes a good shelter. Anyway, I want to get more combat practice in before tomorrow. Talk soon?
You are suggesting that being sheltered and ignorant while growing up is a good thing? Alright. Travel to the Titan Rings. Which are right there, in the middle of nowhere. Which is just some random ship.
This is Watcher 6 to Cipher 9. You have accessed Node 803A of the Titan Rings HoloNet archive. Transmitting mission parameters.
This is Watcher 7. Download data fragments from assigned terminals so we may decrypt and reconstruct the conspirator communication.
This is Watcher 9. We have authorization to terminate any running interferes. It's our privilege to work with you.
Was that a raid plate? It is a raid plate. Go to Tatooine and sell them.
This was unexpected.
Patrol droids. Why are there mercenaries here? just a data storage. I expected there to be guard droids or something, but not mercenaries. Ah, well, there's a guard droid. It's an elite. Lovely. Oh, we can just, oh, it's walking around here. So, we'll come out of the cutscene and be in combat, probably. Please don't.
Accessing first data fragment. Applying preliminary decryption algorithm.
Got the call, but make it quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to be missed.
93% likelihood speaker is designate Hunter.
Yeah, nice. No shit.
Cypher 9. We will continue reconstruction attempts.
Stealth, 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 stealth. Damn it. Damn it. This is gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while.